One. Bienvenidos sean todos una vez más a Entrevistas Metalpedia. En esta ocasión nos encontramos de manteles largos y muy emocionados porque esta será nuestra primera entrevista en inglés. Y nada más y nada menos que nos acompaña el grupo sueco desde Estocolmo, Pressure. Pressure, thank you for being here. All the band is here, and guys, please, thank you for coming, and let's start. How are you doing?
Fine, thank you.
Great.
Yeah, we're great. Thank you for being here.
Directly from Sweden, Stockholm. So, wow, it's an honor to me, and this is my first interview in English. So let's hope everything is going to be okay. And once again, sorry for my broken English. So if we could start.
Yeah. Definitely, no problem. And the English sounds perfect in my ears, so no problem there. I think this will go really great.
Okay, I hope so. I hope so, really. Well, we are very excited to finally meet you and can talk because we already interviewed on paper, but today we finally meet you. We can see each other. So let's begin with the first question. Why form a band?
Why form a band?
Yes.
Well, I think we all have different answers to that one. And I can start from my point of view, and then I'll pass the question on to the other guys so they can say what they think. But for me, to form a band is, of course, the love of music and doing it together with other people. And in the beginning, you try to find people that kind of like the kind of same music you do, and they want kind of the same thing, and that's a really hard. I think that's the hardest part to find people where you are alike, you enjoy working together, and you like the same kind of music, and you have the same goals to get all these boxes checked. That's a hard one, but to be in a band, it's to be together and do amazing stuff together. That's for me why form a band. Yeah, that's why I want to be in a band. And I pass it on to you, Simon.
Okay. I need minions to command.
Okay.
You're all my minions and I am the master. No, okay. No. I really see the band as my second family, my closest friends, my brothers and sisters. We share not only music, we share creations, we share feelings, we share emotions, we share experiences, and so much time. I mean, we communicate during nights, during mornings, during the day. We are always doing things. So it's like a family. But yeah, they are my minions.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, I can be a slave too.
I think the more obvious question is why not, right?
Yeah.
So, but I fully concur with all of there that I mean it's a lot about meeting the right people. Especially to have it lasting for a longer time. So it's hard, but when you find the right people, it's really, really fun. And then just do it. Of course, it's not the other way around.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay. And Oli?
Oh yeah, and as for me, it's gonna be a very short answer because I mean, for me, to join a band, to form a band, is kind of achieving a dream. So, yeah, that's what I did. And I found a very talented good people that became my family. So
okay, yes, it's a family. We choose a band, so yes, it's a great answer. So you start the band on 2018. You have 3 years with Pressure, and I like to know the messages in the songs are to help people to overcome the pressure of life. That's where the name comes, Pressure. So how do you come to this with this powerful message in all of your songs?
Well, I think Simon, should you start answering that, and then if you don't give a too long answer, maybe we can fill in with something. But we'll see what leftovers there is for your little minions when you're done.
You know, they always say I talk too much, so I will keep it very brief. The things that I am, I'm actually the hard and silent type, but you never know that. The thing is that it wasn't that many names who could describe our music others than Pressure, because when we write about pressures of life. We write so all our lyrics or our songs or our music comes from different kind of pressures, and it became really natural to call our band Pressure. We always start with the lyrics when we write a song. We never start with a riff or a beat or a melody. We always start with the lyrics, and I collect them. So yeah, that's how we started. See, Simon, I can talk short.
Where do you seek inspiration?
If I start, my inspiration comes from life itself. When I write from myself, my own experiences, and the ones that are very close to me. I have to know that the thing that I write about is the truth. I have to know it and to have experienced it or have to really understood it to write about it. I usually live by the motto that how can you write about life if you haven't experienced life, if you haven't dared to live life, if you declined the challenge, if you really didn't take the chance to achieve something or go for it. Oh no, I chicken out. No, I will not do that. That have put me in many bad situations. But it comes from life itself.
Okay, you write all the songs, or is a teamwork?
It's a teamwork. Okay. I usually. As for our old album, Path of a Shadow, I have written the most of the lyrics, and I usually do. Now, when Ollie joined, she also have some really powerful lyrics that we have got to make music to and work together on, and it's I'm really astonished by her talent in that way. The thing is that the creation process is usually that I get a song in a lyric or a phrase in my head. It stuck there, you know. It bounces around. My head is kind of empty. I have like 4 brain cells, so it's a lot of space in here. So when the idea starts to form, it bounces around, and I get into a kind of trance, and I need to write it. So I usually write a draft of a song, and I go to the studio, record drums, guitars, vocals, everything, and then and that I usually do in a couple of hours, and then I usually. Like fall down or go to sleep because I'm so exhausted. And then I show the guys that, and I usually send the lyrics to the others in the band, and Olof and Ollie, you revise and go through my lyrics? Olof?
Yeah.
Are you alive?
I'm alive. I'm just waiting for you to tell me. Let's speak, Olof. Yeah, then normally when you send us a draft, we listen to it, and most of the times we think it's great, and sometimes we think it's got potential.
Okay.
Sometimes you should think it's shit.
Pardon?
Sometimes you think it's shit.
No, I'm the positive one here, so I always see the potential. I don't think we ever ditched any song that you started to write. We have always changed them. If we don't really like them, we have always changed them so we all like them in the end. There is no song that we have said, no, this we won't do. We have a lot of songs that we haven't got time to work on yet. But I think we have actually worked on kind of all of the songs, or there's no song that we said, all right, this will not be good enough. We always changed it until we think it is good enough, because since it's working around the story, and that's our base, the story, we keep the story. So we maybe change the riff, we maybe change the key, and yes, we always change the key. Simon hates me because I always change the key. Then we change a little bit in the lyrics, but maybe just to fit the story better, if we think there's a better way to tell it, because we almost all the times after I've heard the songs a few times and I started singing it, I start interviewing Simon. What do you really mean? And what is the emotion here? And if we change these words, is that going in the right direction, or how should we tell the story? And then we get that back and forth. And then we have, of course, Ollie as well. So when normally I try to set the key first, because Ollie has a bigger range of singing than I do. So I normally start with a key. If Ollie hasn't written the song, then she has first to put the key on the song. And then we send it to Ollie to see, does this key work for you? And she does some of the vocals, and then we send it back and forth. Okay. What do you say, Ollie?
Send it to Emil, and he says, no, I don't like it, so we start over.
So we first you first write the lyrics, and then come all the music, all the instruments come together and musicalize that lyric. That's how it works, the creative process for Pressure.
Yes, the thing is that's why Pressure does not have one style of music or one kind of sound, because we adapt and adjust our style after the message of the song. So one song can be like a power metal song, next one can be a thrash metal song, and the third one can be a standard hard rock song, and then it can be a hair metal, so it's whatever tells the story best.
Okay,
we don't strive after one sound or one style. We strive after telling the best story.
That's why you call your sound a melodic rock band.
That's why we call it story metal.
Okay, story metal. That's a very, very good one. Okay, so that how is the message, the lyrics, and all the process, all the creative process that you follow. Okay, that's very good. Thank you for sharing. That give us a better look of your work, and when we listen to your music, we're going to appreciate more. So thanks for that. And well, let's go for the next question. So I'm very interested to know this one. tell me about your instrument, or in the case of the vocals, and how do you choose to sing? How do you choose the guitar and the drums and everything? How did this happen? And can you tell us the story?
Yeah, should I start, or should we start with Ollie? Maybe I pass it on to you, Ollie, and then
Ollie,
you
please.
can pass it.
Well, sometimes it's really easy because Simon sends us his draft, and it's already with everything, with vocals and all instruments, so we don't have to think so much. But of course, we add something from ourselves. But there are songs that we don't have vocal melodies. I'm speaking as a vocalist because I don't know how to play any instrument. That's a shame, but I concentrate on my voice. So yeah. And then I just turn on my microphone and start to improvise. I record like 100 takes, and then I listen to it. I mark the parts that I really like, and I think it fits the song, it fits the mood. And yeah, and then we all discuss whether it's gonna work for the band, for the song, or Olaf should try it.
Sorry, maybe I don't ask the question good. I don't say the question in the way it is, so you can fully understand it. So let's go. I'm going to repeat it, and I hope this time I said it well. So, your instrument, how do you choose them? How did you choose them? How you choose sing? How you choose the guitar or the drum? The story.
Why did you start playing your instrument?
Yeah. Why did you play it? Yeah. Thank you, Simon. Thanks.
All right.
So
sorry.
No worries.
All right.
So, please.
I can start this time then, and I pass it on. I started to be a vocalist pretty late. I think I was about 25, 28 years old when I first thought that I'm gonna start playing the guitar. So I just got the idea, well, it would be nice to be able to play the guitar. So I went to a shop, bought a guitar, a book of chords and a few songs, and I started to try to play the guitar. And I realized pretty fast that I will not be a real star at guitar. So I thought I had to try to sing along, to do something. And that was actually the first time I started singing, tried out my voice. And I realized pretty fast that, I have to sing to the guitar while I play. And then I took some singing lessons. And realize I do some chords with the guitar, and then I sing pretty okay, and then that will be good enough to go to a party and people will have a drink and we have a good time together. And when I started with the singing lessons, I thought, well, this is really interesting and really nice. So I had singing lessons for maybe 1.5 years. And then after that, I started singing in a band. And after that, I still play the guitar, but really as a second instrument, and only when the guys tell me, please, can you play in this song? I bring the guitar, because I know when I'm singing, I can be more free. I feel a little bit more free. Of course, it's nice to have the guitar sometimes, because I look really awesome with the guitar, but I'm a little bit more free when I'm only singing. And when you realize what you can do with your voice, and so that's how I got into vocal.
Okay.
And Ollie,
please. And sorry for the mistakes.
Second try. I don't know. Every person can sing, so I started singing very early, but not as a singer, you know, just in the shower maybe. Yeah, then I started singing with a vocal teacher when I first entered the university, and I just decided to try. And I was the only one who brought a heavy metal song for an audition. And the teacher was so amazed. She was like, okay, stop. Yeah, I like how you sing. Let's do it. And yeah, since then, I never stopped. And I actually wanted to learn how to play piano, but maybe later.
Okay. Thank you. Emil.
Okay, first I must say it's nice to hear that Ollie goes to the shower. Had no doubt. But anyhow, I also started quite late. My father played, when I grew up, he played piano and the clarinet. And I think it was when I was 16, I bought a saxophone, an alto saxophone, and played for myself for a year first, and then in the university, I started playing with a sort of a student orchestra band there. And I switched to a tenor saxophone and started improvising and played quite a lot, made a Europe trip actually, and lived by playing on the street with a couple of friends for 1.5 months. Yeah, so it was great. Anyhow, when I started to work, I soon realized that I can't practice saxophone in my apartment. I can perhaps play, but I can't practice because I will kill my neighbors. So I bought an electric guitar and played with headphones, obviously. So and starting doing that. And after a half year or something, was it a year? I don't remember. A colleague at work told me, Emil, you need to go and check this really cool guitar teacher out. His name is Simon. So Simon is actually my old guitar teacher, and we met 10 years ago or something like that. Okay. And after been playing with him for half a year, he invited me to one of his infamous barbecue parties. So I went there, and in sort of when he was a bit drunk, I think, he tells me, Emil, you need to get out and play on stage, play rock music. And I just told him, okay, if I bring the saxophone, I can do it because I've done it before, but I need more practice, okay? But then later, a few days later, something, he calls me by the phone, this one time sober. Emil, one of my bands, he was part of several bands at the time, needs a bass player. You can play the bass. The show is in 2 weeks. It's only 60 songs. And I told him I never held the bass. Yeah, but you played the guitars, 2 strings less, it will be easy. So I moved to Simon's place, and I lived there, and we played and rehearsed. And then went to this party and performed. So that was my sort of start. But later on, Simon thought it was a good idea for me to start on playing the rhythm guitar, because in that same band, actually, because the bassist obviously returned after his trip. So we can play more different kinds of music when you need 2 guitars. So that's how we started doing the cover trip for many years.
So you play the saxophone, the guitar, and the bass?
I consider to play the bass. I play guitar.
Okay. Only 2 instruments.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Thank you for sharing, Emil. So, Simon, please.
I am not sure that I play any instruments. No, I started to play guitar when I was 6 years old. And I have never stopped playing the instruments. I play guitar mostly, of course. I do guitars for like between 5 to 11 hours a day. I play drums, I play bass, I play piano, I sing. I can play the trombone. And some other instruments as well. But my main and of course bass, it's just 4 strings. I have a 5-string bass as well, so it's okay. Emil only thought that I was sober when I called him as a bass player. The thing is that I do on Pressure's songs. I do the drums and the guitars and some backing vocals. But I just have to say that we on the recordings on the Rat recordings I do the bass, but we must give a shout out to our great session bass player that we send out to. He's South American, Argentinian called Ignacio Arrua. Fantastic bass player. It's I couldn't just imagine doing the things that he does to a bass. I would compare him to Flea.
Wow. Wow. Nice comparison. So you have this bass player and you play the drums on the disc too, on the record?
Yes.
So when you go live, what is the dynamic here? Who you call to play the drums and the bass when you go live?
When we go live, we keep them in the background. We have them recorded, and then we give you an show with a video. Since we're working with story metals, we also have some sound effects in our songs. You will see that in our next record. And we are really focusing on the story. So we are right now working on the material to tell the story while we play for you live. So it will not be a music video. It will be a story video of the story from the song.
Okay. The problems with doing live drums, especially for us, it's that because we changed the style of the music for each song, that would mean that the drummer would need to change his set for each song. That would be problematic to get a good sound. And the other way is that we use a big screen behind us, and that the drummer would be in the way for the big screen for us to tell the story. So that's why we choose this way.
Okay. That's nice. I hope to see you live very soon to enjoy all that show that you are mentioning. So let's go. It's time to leave aside the music, and we are going to move to a more personal space. Can you tell us if you have a hobby, Olaf?
Yeah. Well, actually, it's hard to say because music is both a lifestyle and a hobby for me, because I am working another job to support myself. The music isn't enough for me right now. So music is kind of a lifestyle and a hobby. And then I try to work out, so that's a little bit of a hobby, and I put time into my family. And I can't say my family is a hobby because I think they would kill me, but that's how I divide my time. It's working, family, and music.
Okay, that's a nice hobby. Ollie.
I have to make that to a song. Olof.
Yeah.
As for me, I'm kind of a little bit of a gamer.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's it.
You're PC gamer or console gamer?
PC, of course.
PC gamer, okay.
I like that old-fashioned style.
Oh, nice. What are you playing?
Well, the last one was Witcher 3. That was actually my 5th time
Okay.
that I played it from the beginning to the end because I wanted to see all stories.
Oh, nice. So do you like more the games for one? Don't you like the multiplayer?
No, I don't like multiplayer, no.
Okay.
I have to be the only star there.
What are the next game you want to play?
Actually, I don't know. Really. There are so many of them right now. I don't know.
Okay, well, we hope that you find a game to play soon.
Thank you.
Emil, your hobby?
I'm like Olof. I have also a job that sort of is supporting me.
Okay.
So I'm kind of the computer nerd. I work in the aerospace business, doing flight simulators, missile stuff. So I'm sort of a computer geek, and I really love that kind of stuff. I also own a boat, which I love. So I really love that. It basically, and a lot of other stuff, but we don't have to take it up here.
Okay, that's why. That's fine. That's fine. Simon, your hobby?
That's actually quite a hard thing. Guitars, I would say, but so to speak, I kind of collect guitars.
Okay.
Some people would say that. I would say that I just have some lovely ladies at home. But okay, I have 27 of them, and they are always around.
Such a
well,
Simon.
Yeah. I'm not sure, guys. Do I do anything else? I don't.
I think you want to, but where's the time? I mean, you play guitar for 11 hours, and then you have the wife at home, and so where's the time? I mean, there's no time.
Sometimes you go for a long walk, right?
Yeah. That's usually, but I listen to music and write stuff then. But okay, yeah, walking.
Okay.
Walking. I do walking.
Your most appreciate guitar of your collection?
This one, obviously.
That one?
Let me tell you this. My guitars, they are all very sensitive ladies.
Okay.
And if you would tell one of the ladies that you prefer her over the other ones, then you would get a beating. So I cannot and will not say anything about any one of them. But they have all their different kind of qualities and different kind of music styles. So, well, yeah. I
okay.
will not give more an answer.
That's fine. That's fine. A little dog appears here. Sorry. Okay, let's go to the next question. And this is one I enjoy asking to all the people that comes to these interviews. And can you tell us which is your end of the world of preference? The one you like to live or the one you predict could happen? Olaf?
The end of the world for me or for the world?
The end of the world that you like it, that you want to live, or you say it, you can predict it could happen.
All right. That's a hard one. But you mean the end of the world, not that I disappear from the world? Not
no,
the way I
end
go out
of the world, an apocalypse.
The apocalypse. All right. Well, there's so many to choose from. I don't know which one. I think they will come together. But they talk a lot about climate change, and that's not the one I want to go there. But I think that's the one that I prefer of all the different kinds, with nuclear war and everything. Climate change will probably, I'm not sure that it will be the end of the world, but it could be. The fastest one and the best one, I think, would be nuclear, because you won't realize what happens. It's gone.
That's a very severe one.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Olaf. Ollie, your end of the world or apocalypse?
I'll leave it for the guys because I like happy endings.
Okay.
Think about it.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Emil?
Okay. I don't know. Maybe I will be somewhere in between, like a giraffe zombie apocalypse.
Zombie apocalypse. That's one of my favorites.
I mean, it can't be that bad, but still a little bit. I mean, classical.
Yeah, it's classical, but it's a good one. I like it. I like it as much that. Simon?
This was an easy one. I mean, I'm really sure that this will happen in some of the years to come here, but it will be aliens. Of course, it will be aliens.
Aliens.
The thing is that aliens will come and they will save all good musicians, and the one who listens to bad musician, they will be incinerated.
That's cool.
The good ones, we will get our own spaceships and get our own planets out in the universe. So aliens it is.
We hope that the aliens are metalheads. Yep. So
do you know what I thought? Do you know what I thought you should answer, Simon?
No
more music.
That disappeared.
That will be a worse.
Remember who said it first? Me. And Olaf, I thought that your thing would be a nuclear-powered baking oven for your bakery.
Yeah.
You always invent strange stuff, so yeah. And Emil, I'm really disappointed. I think that you would hack into some strange missile silos and trigger it yourself.
No, not me. I like those.
Zombie apocalypse for Emil.
Yeah. Okay.
So let's go to finish this interview. Here on Metalpedia, we play a game to finish this. So here, I will give you two options. You can choose one of the two, or if you don't like the two options I give you, you can give me a third. So, understood? You have any?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's begin with Olaf, Ollie, Emil, and finish with Simon in that order. Okay.
Okay.
So, Olaf, beer or whiskey?
Whiskey.
Ollie?
Whiskey.
Emil?
Beer.
Simon?
That was kind of the worst question you could ever ask. My secret poison is whiskey. I have so many whiskey at home. I love whiskey. Nice. You could make me do anything with whiskey. So whiskey.
Whiskey. When there is whiskey, only one beer. Nice. Olaf.
And Emil only says beers because he knows that I will force him to drink whiskey anytime he's at my house.
Okay. Beach or forest?
On me doing that.
Pardon?
Beach or forest? Wait.
Right.
Emil, please.
Right now, if you ask me today, beach.
Beach. Ollie.
Forest.
Emil?
I just heard beach here. What was the question?
Beach or forest?
Today I would say beach, but normally probably forest.
Okay, you are
actually, I say third. I say at the sea. So
okay, Simon.
Okay, I take the. I take. This one was a hard one. I take this a stage instead.
Okay. Olaf, Lord of the Rings or Star Wars?
Star Wars.
Oli?
It's an easy one for me. Lord of the Rings for sure.
I know that. Emil?
The Expanse. You seen that one?
No.
It's a sci-fi series. It's great.
Okay, I will note that. Simon?
I have to go with all the Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings. Perfect. Now, Olaf. Pizza or hamburgers?
Oh, that's a hard one. Hamburgers.
Okay. Holly?
I would say draniki. It's a Belarusian traditional dish made of potato. It's like a pancakes from potato with sour cream.
Okay.
No hamburger.
No. Okay. I like that. Emil?
I think I go with the barbecue hamburger, some kind of sort of.
Okay. Simon?
Tacos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
Olaf. Book or movie?
Movie, but book is so, depending what day, but today movie.
Movie. Oli?
First book, then movie.
Okay. Emil?
Same there. First book, then movie.
Simon?
Story metal.
Story metal. Perfect. So they are pressure. Thank you very much, guys. If you want something to announce, this is the moment, please.
Yeah, don't forget our next single release, 3rd of December.
Yeah.
The song is called Pressure.
When you see this, chicos, switch to Spanish. Cuando vean esto, el sencillo ya está en Spotify, ya lo pueden ir a escuchar, por favor. Vayan, aquí les dejamos todas las redes sociales, los están viendo en este momento, están en la publicación también, y por favor, escúchenlos. Son una gran banda, lo están haciendo genial. Escuchen su nuevo disco, ya está ahí en Spotify. Entren desde el link, porque es muy difícil encontrarlos desde el buscador de Spotify, pero ahí los encuentran. Escúchenlos, por favor, son geniales. Guys, you're amazing. Thank you for sharing all this music, all the message. I enjoy a lot your music. I enjoy a lot everything you are doing. Please, still doing it. And thank you for being here and for part of Metalpedia. Thanks.
Gracias.
Thank you very much.
Stay metal.
Nos vemos, chicos. Gracias.
Gracias.
Bye.